Go, 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 yo, go. Jonathan, it is Tuesday. What is today? The 17th of October, and I am here at our home office, which is also our house, and I needed to basically I created a like a pamphlet that we use for when we go out and talk to people, and so I wanted to get them printed, and what I realized was that they it's cheaper to print like brochures, like trifold brochures, than it is to print. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I'm using the microphone off of the camera, so I don't know how good it is, but um, I found out by going online that it's actually a lot cheaper to basically print brochures than it is to print pamphlets, where they fold them and staple them together. So I am actually going to take a file that I created and like it's actually, what is it, 4 images that I created for our PDF file that we send out to potential customers and stuff. And I was going to turn it into um, into like into a brochure versus into one page sheets. So I thought you guys might want to join me and kind of see how I do that in Photoshop, and maybe just answer questions for you guys while I'm here so I can see the comments. And it looks like LB Vendy and the Captain Namco here. Hey, good morning, 720 Vendy. So for those joining who don't know, I'm basically creating a brochure in Photoshop to basically turn it into a brochure to put on to basically send to like Vistaprint or somewhere like that. And I needed to recreate this. So I'm recreating it to send off. So I need to do a front and a back. And I'm going to take files that I created from our stash, from our pamphlet, and I'm going to create that. So I wanted to I was doing it anyways. So I thought maybe you guys might want to join me and kind of see what we do and how we do it, and so, or how I do it. All the kids are at school. It's just me. I got my reggae playing in the background, so hopefully it's not too loud and bothering you guys. But hey, Waco's Car Wash, how are you? So yeah, so if you guys aren't, well, everybody that's in here right now is subscribed to our channel, which is awesome. So if you're not, make sure you like and subscribe, and we will get started on this. And I'm hoping that it's updating on your screen, because it looks like it's sharing the screen. Let me make sure. Yeah, you guys can see my mouse. Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So let me open up the files and bring them in. And then we'll just basically, we're going to open them and kind of copy and paste and create it together, because I really don't know how I'm going to fit, like the actual images all into this file, but I'm going to try. So, and then you need to, the weird thing about brochures is that, they fold together. So when you create it, you have to make it so that it works, because otherwise it's going to be kind of odd. So I thought this may take longer than I have time for the live broadcast today, but I figured I'd at least get started and you guys can see, kind of, I don't know if that's updating on your screen. I can't tell. It doesn't look like it is. So I wonder if it says share window. Let's see. Let me see. Are you guys getting an updated thing as I'm working, or is it not updating? Let me know in the comments, because it looks like on here it shows my mouse, but I don't see. Oh, because I haven't opened up the window yet. You can't see that window. Okay. So I'm actually opening up things in the window here and bringing them in. That's why you can't see them. Okay. I was freaking out for a second. Sorry, guys. So let's see. Let me get all my files here. So I got this one, and I got this one, and then there's one more. There's, right? Where's there only 3? No, there's the front page. Yeah, there's the questions page. That was it. Okay. So there we go. Okay. So there's 4 actual pages. We're going to bring those in right now. And then we'll end up, go ahead and transfer them to, um, to actually to the brochure. So let me get back to, we want the first page, which is here. But I'm hoping this might help you guys to kind of, think about something different that you guys might want to work on, or the how you want to present your stuff to people when you go out. So I'm going to select all this and copy it over and see if I can kind of shrink it down um, into the other one. So I'm basically just duplicating the layers into the new one and seeing if it'll come over. So there it is. So as you can tell, it's too big. So what we're going to do is, we don't need all of this. So we can probably bring this down to like here to the girl's face. I think that's probably good. And then we'll move it over a little bit too. And then that's a pretty good shot. So basically the first page that we did, I shouldn't have shrunk that. Let me undo the shrinking of it because it should be the right size. Well, I guess it is a little big, but we'll just slide it over. And then we should be able to get all of it in there, I think. I think that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take off the extra that I have here. So I don't need this. Oh, I got everything selected. So I got to unselect everything. And then I want to delete the picture, that part of the picture, and get rid of it. And then, yeah, make sure you guys like the live stream. So then that way it, it basically, people can find us and they'll like it. So our slogan for our pamphlet basically is that we're trying to entice them by, getting their attention. And so the way we did that is, we kind of did a slogan that was, looking for something exciting, which is, maybe I'm wondering because I don't like how it cuts his head off. So I might have to make that one line, or I could do is I could bring it down here. I don't know though. I think shrinking it down might be better. So let me go here. This is the hard part with this is trying to figure out how to make everything fit. So let me see what happens when I shrink it down, like what it looks like, because I don't know if the size would look really dumb if it was small. It's kind of small. Let's try a little bigger. Too big. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's vending businesses are doing awesome. I hope that you guys are getting locations and that you're growing. We use these types of things when we go out, to talk to people and stuff. And then there's another option I can do with this is I can actually make it taller, and that might make it look cooler. So maybe we'll do that and see, if that helps. So let's see. And then we also, that's kind of cool. So then we'll just adjust everything else down here and kind of just, so our logo is kind of big. So we're going to have to adjust that too. We may have to move it. No, I think that's okay. I was just trying to put it in a place that's kind of, like I don't want to block. The whole point of this image is that, they're teaming up to do the one-legged race, and so we want to kind of team up with them. Oh man, I'm sorry your sister's sick. That sucks. So that looks pretty good. So that's going to be. Now wait a minute. Let's think about how this how this is going to fold. I think I may have done this wrong. So if you open this, it doesn't open like that, right? So we have to figure out where this is going to go. So if this is the outside, help me out here, people. I'm trying to figure this out. If this is the outside, then it'd be backwards, right? So this would be over here. I think this is backwards. So I think this actually has to go over here. I'm pretty sure. I think it has to go like that. If it's the cover, I think. I'm pretty sure. You guys can let me know what you think. But I'm okay at graphic design, but I'm not the best. So when you're thinking of brochures, it's like backwards, right? Because it's flipped. So I would think you would have to do, I don't know, I think you have to do, let's see, hold on a second. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong thing. Okay. So it's like laughing at me. Okay, so get rid of this. So I think it's backwards because that would be the cover. And then, yeah. So we're basically doing the outside and then we'll do the inside, if that makes sense. So it's going to be, yeah. So it's going to be, yeah, this will make sense, I think, when it's all done. I hope so. So that's the front cover, inside, next page, next page, next page. So on the back, probably this spot, we're just going to end up doing our logo because this is the back of the pamphlet right here in the middle. So we'll probably do our logo and our contact information and all that here. And then, with our phone number and all of our stuff. And then this one will be, yeah, because then I got 2 pages that'll go inside, which one of them I can take up 2 pages, and then the other one could be questions. So I think that this is going to be logo. So let's do our logo. So we'll bring in, where's the biggest logo here that I used? Let's do this one. So I'm going to grab this, and then we're going to duplicate this layer into the other one. So bring it over there, and then we'll have an extra one. There we are. So this will be the kind of the back cover. And then I have our phone number and stuff on another page, which I will use. So let's grab that. That one is on, I think, the founders page. Yeah. So we'll grab this and put the contact us stuff there. So we'll grab this and then duplicate that and move it over. Hopefully this is all kind of translating well to you guys. Yeah, like Spider Pops, I'm totally with you. Like I'm not great at this stuff. So for me, it's kind of hard to think about things in that way. So I'm going to change this to centered. And then, because I don't put the kids' information, you know, on the stuff that we do, just because I'm not going to give out their phone numbers and that kind of stuff. But I think, that's pretty nice for the back cover. I mean, I could do there, and then I could bring this down. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe like that. That looks pretty good. So that would be the back cover. And the other thing, actually, we have a QR code for our YouTube, which I could put on here too. So let me move this up. And then I have a QR code in one of these. There it is. So let me bring that over. And then we'll use that in the middle too, because we have our QR code. And we're going to go back here. There it is. So I'm going to bring that in and I will resize it. Maybe not that big. That's kind of big. But I'll make it a little smaller. So like that. There we go. And those are all centered with each other. There we go. So there's that. So that will be our back cover, right? Am I doing this right, guys? I hope so. I think that's right. So basically, then they can see our YouTube. They got our phone number. All that stuff is on there. And then so this other page is going to be all about the kids, which I will do here. Let's see. So that one is actually this page on the founders page, which is here. So I'm gonna basically copy all this and bring it over, just because I could use the whole thing and then shrink it. So I'm gonna bring it over here to the entitled, and we'll use that for this page. And I think basically, like, if I can make it fit something like that. And I could shrink it down, it looks like. So I could bring this down to almost there. There we go. And then bring it down so that she's not cut off the top. He looks good. She looks good. And then we'll end up doing the only thing that I didn't do. So I don't think we need this on here anymore. So we'll get rid of this writing here. We can move the teammate stuff down here to the back corner. So let's grab all that stuff, which is all these, I believe. Yeah, so all these will get moved down, and then the writing. So let me grab all that, and I think that will take that all down here. Whoops. Darn it, I grabbed the wrong thing. So let me go back. Here we go. And select this again. I don't know. This might be another one here. This layer 7. Let me grab it. I think that's another one, or that's our QR code. I can't tell. But I guess we'll find out in a second. So we'll grab that. For some reason, it doesn't want to grab it. So let's try this again. So let's go back up. I haven't got to the inside, Mr. Anime Frank. I'm getting there. I'm just doing the outside first, and then I'll get to the inside. So layer 7 is actually our logo. So I don't need that. That logo is fine where it's at. So I'm just going to grab this stuff up here. And tell me if I'm doing this right, Anime Frank. You're probably better at this stuff than I am. But I'm basically trying to... it is the QR code too. So I'm going to take that off. Which I don't know which layer that is. Oh, there it is, layer 14. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to bring these down. And then I'll shrink them. So I don't want to cover up Sam too much, but there's a lot of logos there. So I'll shrink it down. Or we can move the teammates to another page. That might be better, actually. Let me delete this for now. And then what I'll do is I will think about whether or not I want to put those logos in the back. Or we could also put them on the back page here. But let's go. So that's the outside is what I'm thinking. Does that look pretty good? Remove the logo next to Sam. What about if I put it down here at the bottom? Does that look good? Is that better? Maybe smaller? I just, for me, like I'm weird about, because I'm a marketing guy. Like I like our logo everywhere. So everywhere I can possibly put our logo, you'll see me put our logo, and that's probably to a fault, I'm guessing sometimes. But I try to put it. Oh, it sure already has it. Yeah, that's true. All right, all right, I'll take it off. I'm using your judgment, and I'm taking it off, so it's not deleting for some reason. Oh, I was on the wrong. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's fine right there. Now you tell me. Come on, man. Okay. So it must be coming to you a few seconds later. So I need to wait for your response. I think there looks okay. I really like to put the logo everywhere I can, at least on every page. So that would be the front. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as the brochure first, and then I'm going to duplicate it, and then or actually I'm just going to keep working on the same one. So this will be Howard Hospitality brochure front. There we go. Okay. So that's done. That's saved. Now we can actually delete all this stuff and then work on the inside. So the inside, I've got, let's see. Okay, so here's the, so this is the one I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to, I was hoping that I can make this into 2 pages somehow. Um, but I don't know if this is going to work out good or not. So it's not selecting everything for some reason. Why is it not doing that? That's weird. Let me just do this whole shift thing. There we go. Now I got everything. So and then I'm going to duplicate the layers onto the other one. So I don't know. I mean, hopefully, Anime Frank, this is helpful to somebody because I figured that a lot of people don't know what to do for flyers and stuff. And I was telling them in the beginning of the broadcast, which you came in a little later, is that I actually made a PDF packet that we send out, which is this, that is in 4 pages that we send out to potential customers and stuff via email or whatever. But I went to go print it this morning, like Vistaprint or somewhere like that, and it's like it was like $600 to print a 4 page packet. And actually, they wanted 6 pages because they wanted a front, back, and then 4 in the middle, and it was like $600 to print them stapled. And so basically, I was like, then I looked up brochures, and it was like $150 for like 250 brochures. So that's why I'm doing this, is to basically kind of show people that what we do. Hopefully, it'll help somebody. And oh yeah, see, that's good. So then they can open it up. It fits good. That looks good. And then see, this is fine because in a trifold, it'll open up and it'll all be 1 page, right? So I shouldn't have to worry about where any of these things lie, because it'll just be in the fold, which is fine. And then I've got the questions page, which is here, and then I'll add that. And I think with the two of them, it should be the perfect size. I'm hoping. So hopefully it's not selecting for some reason. So I'll have to select it again. I don't know what's up with. I mean, this is like the brand new Photoshop too, and I don't know why, but sometimes this stuff doesn't work. So you just got to select your layers and then duplicate them and bring them over into the other thing. And let's see where it lands. And then I'll move it around. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to bring it all over here. And I may need to shrink this down. But yeah, it looks like I will have to just a little bit. Not bad, though. Um, yeah, that looks pretty good. So I will get rid of probably this logo. I might add some more pictures down here or something like that. Let's see what we come up with here in a second. So, oh, actually, it wasn't all the way up. So let's see. That's pretty good. Um, yeah, that's pretty good. So let's see what it looks like. that actually didn't turn out too bad. So I love Photoshop. I'm just not the best at it, but I've been doing marketing for like 30 something years and I've used it off and on over the years. And so I know kind of the basics of how to use it, but I don't know. I'm not the best at it. And there's so many new things that you can do with like Photoshop now that are just insane. But I think that looks pretty good. I just don't know about if these blend. I think this needs to come over and match up with this. Maybe. Yeah. I think these need to come together here. And I can actually, looks like I can push it over just a little bit too. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll move the whole thing over just a little bit. So it kind of separates it. Let's see what happens if I do that. Okay, so if I move this whole thing over like that, I think that looks pretty good. And I don't think we need two logos here, or we just get rid of this one. I do like to have our logo in there. I know Anime Frank's gonna yell at me. Can you add a border to split the images? So like here, add a border. I can put down a line or something. Um, so the other thing I can do is I can move that sweet treat down. Let me see if I can move this down. So that might help kind of, and I can kind of move it over. And then it kind of makes everything kind of blend a little better, I think, since it comes over a little bit. What do you think? Does that look stupid? Um, I definitely think we need a couple more images here. I don't know what. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good when I shrunk everything down. So I've got those images. I really don't need these on this one because we're not splitting um, the the thing up. So if you guys can imagine, this whole thing is going to print and then it's going to fold, and so the outside will actually have three distinct folds and three distinct things. But this one will be like a total thing when you open it up. It'll all be one thing. And I mean, I don't know if I should, like Anime Frank says, if I should, maybe draw like a kind of a funky line in here to separate it, or if you think I don't want it to look too non-professional. So we got a couple good images of them there with the machines. I have some other images. Let me see if I can open something else, and maybe I can bring in some other pictures, maybe that we could use, maybe of our setups. Some text might get lost in the creases. That's true. I didn't think about that. Um, I think if the text is big enough, like I think the fold. Let me go back to where the fold's going to be. Hold on, let me cancel this. Let me just move that over there. So I think that where's the fold going to be? Let's see. So our fold is it's like 5.6, I think, something like that. So our fold's going to be about there. So I could move these two over. We got space. At least the writing over, right? So if I move the writing like over to there, because that also is kind of more centered under it. What do you guys think? Like that. That's centered under it. And then this one I can move over because this can also come over. So let me move this over a little bit, and then I'll move this over a little bit, and then it shouldn't be in the fold. This image will be in the fold, but I'm okay with that. I'm more about making sure that this looks good, and then I can actually move our writing over a little bit more too. But I think that looks pretty awesome. So let's see if I can get all this together and get this moved over just a little bit. Oh, I look off my writing. There we go. What do you guys think about that? Does that look pretty good? I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's pretty cool. And we can move this over if we wanted to, and then move this over like that. The popular machines is going to get folded over, but at least I think I'm going to move. But that's about where the fold's going to be. I'm pretty sure. Let me go turn off the Roomba. Hold on 1 second. I would move the machines to right and left. On the right and left spaces, if I would have the machines. The only reason I didn't do, I see what you're saying about doing the questions in the middle. I totally get it. I just wanted to have that text. Oh, so I see what you guys are saying. So instead of doing one big open thing they open, you would put it in the fold. So let me go turn off the room bubble. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I'm torn. I'm torn in the fact that I like I like the opening it up to have like a giant thing. You know what I mean? Like I like the fact that you open it up and there's like a what do you want to say? Like a like the whole thing. I know what you guys are saying. I'm the only reason I'm torn is because I'm like I think it's kind of cool. Let me print. Well, I don't have any 11 by 17 paper in my printer. We don't have. I don't even think we have any 11 by 17 printer. Um, I don't think I have any of that paper in my printer. Um, so I'm with you guys. I'm torn. I don't know. Do you think that if you the other thing too is that so how many medium machines do I have? One, two, three, four, five medium machines and three minis in there. So I was thinking like maybe I could split it up by minis and medium claw machines on each side, and or do I do it this way? So actually, let's. You know what we could do? Let me just save. Well, let me get some more images down here on the bottom. I don't really like how this looks down here. So that's what I was just going to say, Anime Frank, because I'll do two designs. So I'll do this design, and then I'll do one where I move this text to the center, and then I'll do minis on one side, and then I'll do medium claw machines on the other side, and we'll see how it looks, and then we can make a decision on what we think. How does that sound? Good? Yeah? Okay. So let me grab a couple more images because I want to fill this. I don't really like I'd rather have maybe two more images down here and then move like our logo here or something and then so let me grab a couple pictures and because I really think that it needs more pictures. So that's just me. But let me see what I can find because I don't know what I have that can go down there. So let me get Um, I also have images on my phone, which I haven't even uploaded yet. So, because we have images of our locations like set up, and I'm wondering if, oh, there's one too. So that's like another location, which is kind of cool. And then I have like our setup, like it was at the fair, which was kind of cool. Um, Yeah, and I think you're right about the text too, the popular machines. The other thing I was thinking is that I could just keep this text on one side and then put this text on the other side and not even have the popular machines. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do images of like, because we have images like with our video game setups and stuff, or if I should do um, just claw machines or what. So give me a second. Yeah, we can call it Q&A or FAQs. Once I shrink it down, though, I think that it might actually, I don't know, we'll see what happens when I shrink it down. We may need to change the size of the text versus shrinking everything all at once. You know what I mean? So let me do a little searching here for some pictures and then that I might want to use because we have like some funny pictures of Amelia and stuff that are kind of funny that we could use. Even more. Oh, I see more. Let me go back to what you guys are saying. So more. Oh, I see. On one side, what did you say above it? What did Natashka say? Cut the text. Okay, when we get there, give me a second, guys, and then let me find these pictures first. Because I kind of have our diner set up that I could use. I got a cute one that's kind of both of them, like with thumbs up, that I could use. And then I have a setup of like, um, so give me a second here. Hopefully this is helping you guys. I don't know if it is or not, but that was kind of the whole point was to see, if hey Comp Magic, how you doing? You guys are helping me create a flyer. So that's what we're doing right now. A brochure actually. And I'm just trying to find I've got a couple pictures, you guys, and I'm not really sure. Let me open them and then maybe we'll see what we want to use. I've got like a picture at our boba shop with the machine and then a Pokeball machine next to it. And then I've got an image with the kids in front of. So I got this one. So I'll grab that one. And then I will grab. So let me see. I've got that one. And then I've got the two kids in front of the machines at the diner. I can use that. I've also got a picture of my wife that we can use too. It's really cute. Um, let's see. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. This is kind of the design part of it, I guess. Huh? We have to look at. So I got that picture. Where's the other one? I even have Amelia when she was tiny. So here's a setup picture. We grab that one too. So that's two. And then we have a setup. One more. So sorry guys, give me a second here. Where's my other picture? And I don't know if you guys got Photoshop or not, or you have Photoshop or not. But what's kind of cool. Oh, you know what, you guys? We still haven't figured out where we want to put those logos. You know what I should do instead of pictures? Let me bring those logos in and put those in there. And I'll move our, because I totally forgot about those logos for like the people that we work with. I think that would be kind of cool. I don't know what you guys think, but that might be a nice touch down here. Put a logo there just to fill that hole. And then, let's see. So let me go back to where we got. Oops. We need founders. Okay, so on here, let me grab these. Oh, good, perfect. Let me duplicate this into here. And then let's, oh, I grabbed everything. I didn't want to do that. Let me go back. Sorry. I just think those pictures of the kids are kind of cute. So I'm going to leave those. And then let me see if I can get these, some of our teammates. And then, oh, shoot. I forgot. Okay, so one of these is the QR code, which I don't need. I don't remember which one it is, though. Who's yelling? What happened? I missed. Oh yeah, I could do a faded logo on the back. That's a good idea. Let me get there in a minute here. Let's see. I could totally do that. So I don't know where the QR code is, but for some reason I can't figure out which one it is. Oh, it might be this one. I don't know. We're gonna duplicate them and then we'll bring it over, and then I can get rid of it. And then we'll so here they are. And then so we'll bring these over here. And they're nice, they're good quality. So I think that once even when they print, they'll look really good, even though they're small. I think they'll be fine. So what I may need to do though is, let's see. Man, that came out small, didn't it? I may need to make these a little bigger and then move some around maybe. I think if I did it like that, I could fit the other two if I moved them. So I think if I did this, maybe not. Yeah, I might be able to fit them. Let me see. And then I'm going to move that some of our teammates around too. But I think I can get the MBBA and the Vampire Penguin. I think I can get this one over here. And then I think I can get MBVA, which I don't even have to have, honestly. That's just something that we work on. So I don't even know if that needs to be in there. I think I'll take them out. I don't know if I need that. Or I can move Cool Hand Loops up. And then move Ramada up. And then we'll see how that looks. It's not moving for some reason. I don't know why. I'm being cooperative. Move Roundtable up a little bit. And then I'll move MBVA up and let's see how it looks. Ooh, I think that might work almost. And I think that as people are talking, let me go back over here and see this. That's true, Anime Frank. I'm not a graphic designer. So I think I'm going to move Logan's. I think I'm going to move Logan's over here because it's bigger. And I'm going to move Top Twist over here because it's smaller. And then and I don't know if I don't even know if I necessarily need MVBA, to be honest. And then I can move Vampire Penguin down. So let's zoom in and you can see like how good a quality this is. So we can actually see like when it prints, it'll actually look pretty nice, I think. Hey, good vending, how are you? Jeff, create yourself a flyer. I'm telling you, man, it's awesome. And then I can move this up. So move this all up to get out of the way. And then that will allow me to move this up. And I think that if I move this over a little bit, this over a little bit, just so that they're touching each other, but it's not like overpowering. So let me get. I think the organization's a little bit weird. Maybe if I move. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to figure this part out. So maybe if I move Logan's down here, if I did round table up a little bit, he covers up Cool Hand Luke's. I can move Cool Hand Luke's over. I don't want to cover that up. And I can actually bring that to the front, I think. And then Ramada. And Ramada is only our full line. So I don't necessarily have to have them for in this either. I just like having companies that people know kind of have teamed up with us. So then that way it makes you look more credible. And when you're talking to people and stuff, it's like, you can I'm gonna move this up to the top. So then that way it'll be up top. And then Cohen Luke's I'm gonna move to the top. So then that way that one doesn't get covered up by the. There we go. So what do you guys think about that? Does that look pretty good? The other thing we can do too is so let me see about shrinking down these actual like well, let me do it all. I just have to do one and copy them then. Um, where is the stroke? So stroke, the outer glow is what I want to bring down. So I'm thinking it's too big. So maybe I can bring the outer glow down a little bit. Let's see which one I'm working on. So MBVA. So like that right there is probably enough. And that's 38. So let's see if we can copy. So we'll copy this layer style and we'll paste it on the other ones. So that copies that to every one of them, which is pretty awesome. So you don't have to do all of your all this to every single one. You just copy the layer style, and that actually makes. I think that's going to help a lot. So I need Anime Frank's wife to do this stuff for me because I'm not good at it. I wish I had the skills that graphic designers have, but I just don't have it. But I do know the basics, which is kind of almost enough to do this stuff as long as you know the basics. And Photoshop's actually not that hard. It's just when you want to get into doing like fancy stuff, then like you need some skills. And I don't have any of those skills. So, okay, guys, opinions, how the logos look. Okay. I can bring this up a little bit. And I'm moving. There we go. I can bring this up a little bit. That gets that out of Ramada. And I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Pretty good. Change of to lower. Oh, you want them all lowercase? So not do caps. Let's change that. Ah, how does that look? That better? Yas. Oh, just the O. Why just the O of? Oh, okay. You guys must know something I don't know. I don't know why you would do that, but no, it's I appreciate your thoughts, Comp Magic. I like I said, I don't it's just to me like usually you do all lowercase afterwards or not. But if you guys think that looks good, I totally I just know grammatical people or whatever, like or people that are I don't know. We can play with that. So I'll go back down here. Let's just say your way look better. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna zoom out and let's take a look and see where we're at here. Oh, not big, not small enough. Okay. So yeah, and it's still not small enough. Okay, so this would be the inside. What do you guys think? I think that this needs to come over just a little bit still. Oh, but then the order would be cut off. That was the issue. That's why I couldn't go over any further. So I think okay, so it looks good. Okay, so let's do this. We'll save this as in the inside version 1, right? And then we'll do inside version 2. So we'll do front and then we'll do inside V1. How's that? Yeah. Hey, Brolican, how are you? So we'll save that as version 1. Okay, now we got to go to work because now we got to redo this whole thing. So this is gonna be a lot of work, you guys. So what I'm gonna do then probably first is let's work on the text and middle part first, I guess, because there's a lot to put in here, and I think we're gonna be losing some of our stuff because I think once you shrink this, we probably can't shrink it all the way down, but what we can do is shrink it. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So let's. The easiest way I found to kind of do this is like you select this part right here, and then go down, and then where are we at? And then just go ahead and make all these disappear for now, and then we'll bring them back up when we're ready for them. That's how I like to do it. I don't know how you guys do it, but for me, when those things are not in my way or I'm not moving a bunch of stuff around, it's easier for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and make all these disappear, and then we'll go ahead and work on the middle part, if that's okay with you guys. So I'm gonna make all that disappear. Somewhere is the Howard logo. I guess it's not selected. I don't know, but we can make that disappear too. Where is it? Okay, layer 12. All right, so that's all gone. So to me, that's the easy way to do it. I don't know how you guys do it, but that's how I do it. And then I'm gonna take this and then just move it because you're thinking that the writing should be in the center is what you guys are saying. So let's shrink it a little bit because I think you're going to lose some quality if you try to shrink it too much. Um, and the other thing that we can do is we can, like this bottom part, we can move these all up and then put these pictures with the logo down on the bottom. So let me move this up here and make sure frequently asked questions fits, right? And then we will shrink the text. So, oh, Anime Frank's telling me what to do. Get your wife in there, will you? So we'll leave it like that for a second, and then let's see what he says. It's transforming. So my Mac is like from 2015, so I need a new Mac really bad. So that's part of the Howard Hospitality budget for probably next year is to get a new Mac because it's really bad. All right. So, all right. So let's see if I can grab the text, right? And then I shrink this down. So let's make this, let's try 14. That's close. Um, let's try, God, 12 is so small for writing. So shrink the text or do double lines for long text to make it fit. I think I'll shrink it down to, let's try 13. No, still not. We got to do 12. Just 12 is just so small to me, especially on like a pamphlet. Still, oh wait, I guess I could do 12.5. I don't want to cut it off. Let's just do 12. Okay, so there's our text. Less space between the lines, yes, sir, on it. So we'll change our spacing on our lines to, if we're doing 12, we can do like 14, I think. Let's see how that looks. Why didn't it change all of them? That's weird. It should change all of them, but it didn't. I think 14 is too small anyways. Let's do 16. Nope, we need more. Let's do 18. It's because I have the text at 150%. So actually, I think we're going to do 20, like 22. I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to have to change all these to 22 spacing. And I don't know why it's not. Oh, you know what? It's because it did change the spacing, but it didn't. Yeah, it changed the spacing between the two lines. But what I need to do is actually move these up. So that's really going to kind of screw with my images because the spaces between all these is kind of messed up, huh? So, I could shrink because see what happens is that these pictures will then, if you guys are understanding me, but these pictures will then have to be shrunk also, which I guess is fine. Um, does it come over just a hair? But you know what I mean though. Like if I shrink, then I'm pushing these up. So, which is fine. Less than yeah. For images, you don't have to shrink either. Double lines. So what I did is just so you guys know is each one of these is individual text. So like, well, these are one, but each one of these lines is individual, so I have to adjust them together. So, are you guys saying that you think I need less space between everything? So should I move like these up to? I need to change my metrics to where is we'll change this rulers to pixels. It's just easier for distances with pixels. So let me zoom in here so you can see what we're doing a little better. So that looks pretty good to me. I just don't know about distance in here, but you're saying that I won't have to shrink the pictures. But let's smooth these up as high as I can. And usually you'll line them up like that, which is cool about Photoshop. I really like that feature. Um, but what I could do is I could move this down, these two down, um, and then that way we won't have to move the pictures. So, like if we started here, for example, and then if that makes sense, and then we like do 70. Let's see what 80. Let's see what 80 looks like. It might be too much if it's 80. 71. Let's stick with 71 and see what happens. And these are centered. And then these are what distance is these? This is 34. Yeah. And center it. So 34 and 70. What was it? Do you guys remember? This is 30, 34. Centered. And then I think it was 71, if I remember right, but I'm not exactly sure. Maybe you guys remember. So we'll move these guys up. 73. I think it was 73, wasn't it? Come on, guys, help me out because I don't remember because I'm old. And this was 34, 34 and 71. Okay. 43, 34. Come on, don't be difficult. It's being difficult. I think that's about right. It's not too nearly exact, but that looks pretty close. So 71, center this first. 71. 73, I think is what it was. And then 31. There it is, 34. And center it. It doesn't have to be totally exact. You know what I mean? Like that many pixels is like ridiculous if you want to get insane with it. But so let's. I'm not real worried about 1 or 2 pixels. Like nobody's going to be that particular. I don't think. If they are, we probably don't want to be at their location anyways, right? Because we don't want to deal with business owners like that. That would suck. There we go. And then 30. Oops. So this one is 34, 31, somewhere in there. There we go. Okay. How's that look? Pretty good? Just eyeball is about right. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm doing this. So, all right. So now we got that done. We can shrink all this down. Oh no, I didn't get all of it. So let's get all this. I didn't get all of it again. So I don't know what it's doing to me, but it's just not working right. All right, let's try that. There we go. Okay, now shrink it to fit. Bring it up. And shrink a little more. Wow, guys, look at that. That's pretty cool. How's that look? Pretty good? There we go. Okay, now I think we can move up just these logos. And then we got space down below to put the pictures of our logo. I think. What do you think? Yeah? Or are you saying to move this down? Let's move these up first and see where we're at. Because I can't really shrink these. Well, I can actually. do two lines like that. You're right. I could probably do that. So I could bring these over. I can't really get them all like perfect. That's the only issue. Um, this I might have to play with for a few minutes here, guys. Sorry. It's not letting me move it for some reason. I don't know why. Why are you not moving? There we go. Ramada may have to be like over here. MBVA can fit. Let's figure this out. So MBVA can go like here. And then Taco Twist can move over here. Ramada can go up. Oh, what did I do? So do the two images under the white box. And under the image, place the teammates in. Okay. God, anime Frank, why you get so angry? I still need to line them up anyway, so give me a break. Okay? God. Anime Frank's like seriously OCD like me. I like it. Um, okay, so maybe I don't really like that up there by itself. So I'm gonna move this guy up here. Then I'll move like NBA over here. And then maybe Logan's down here. I don't know, man. Like they kind of need to be like staggered or something. I really don't know. This is hard because it's kind of spreading them out. It's like you almost need one more logo. You know what I mean? Um, do the images? Do the images the same? Yeah, I know what you're saying. I got that. Sorry, I already read that. Okay, so round table pizza can get moved over here. That would be good. And then that's a lot better. We're looking better. So, and around, I mean, in grocery outlet's kind of bigger than all of them, which is kind of not fair, but that's okay. Um, that's kind of almost all you can do, really, because it's kind of hard to line them all. I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? In my opinion, the white box in the middle takes all the attention. That's kind of the point, though. That's what I want. I want. So originally on my thing, I had those slogans or not slogans to. So you think that the attract should be at the bottom? That's actually kind of a good idea. So maybe we can try that too. You and Anime Frank can fight over it, and then let me know what you guys decide. Um, but I think that we can put this down below. I think so. Yes. Yeah, I think so too. I think that that's a really good idea. I think we'll move this down because the whole point of why they want to do it, that's what this part is why. So this was the, like I originally had that in the questions. I had like these like the questions of like, like basically I had these answers and questions up here. And Natalie, my wife, she's like, those are more like a sales pitch. And she's like, you're answering their questions. You don't want to have your sales pitch in your questions. So which is really smart. So she had me move that down. And kind of create its own little window. And I think that that was really smart to do. So then that way you're not selling them stuff. You're actually, helping them. And then at the end of it, you are, then you're, sorry, my brain's not working. So you're basically helping them with the questions, but at the same time, you're, you're not selling them something. That's what she was basically saying, which is, why is this keep doing this. Move this out of the way. I mean, it'll make it easier. So move these up, right? Hopefully, Anime Frank's not banging his head against his computer, and maybe get a little more space, and then we can put their little things right here with our logo. Yeah, is that better? And I can even make these even a little bigger actually to fit. I can actually bring them a little bigger too, which is nice. So then that actually makes them a little bigger, which is cool. And move this one just a little bit over. Okay. What do you guys think? Does that look pretty good? Yeah. Yeah. I hope so. And then we'll put these over here and we'll shrink them down because they're a little too big. So give it a little space between the logos. And then we'll put our logo in here. I gotta make these the same size. I always get confused. So I'm gonna shrink these down to the same size. Which I'm sure if you want to be totally OCD, you could look at their sizes and do it that way, but I'm not that OCD. Bring this up a little bit. That. Oh, I think it needs to go down. Okay, what do you guys think about that? That actually covers it now, so I'm just go up one. And then our logo, yeah, looks better. You can't hear us. What are you saying? Oh, some of our teammates. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then bring back our logo, which I can't remember which one it was. I think it was this. No, let's go back down. So all these are disappeared. So it was up higher by itself. Do your customers? Oh wait, why is this one not? Oh, those are the old ones. Yeah, I don't need those, right? Do your customers? Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Can you scroll up a bit? I can make it smaller here in a second. Let me just grab our logo and then bring it back and put it in the middle, and then I will. Um, yeah, there it is. I think this is it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I'm gonna put that, even though Anime Frank doesn't like me put my logo on everything, but I'm gonna do it anyways. He can deal with it. I'm gonna make it the same size as these, height wise, actually a little smaller, and then I'm gonna center it. Like that. There we go. And bring it down just a couple clicks. And then I'm going to take off the drop shadow because we don't need the drop shadow on here because it's covering up the white. So let me take off the drop shadow. There we go. And bring it up a little bit. It needs to go up a little bit. There we go. Okay, now let's zoom out. You guys can take a look at it. See what you think. Oops. Ah, sorry. Gotta click happy. Okay. What do you guys think? Okay, this looks great. Yay, Anime Frank's happy because I don't want him upset with me. I think that there needs to be a little more space between these two, like that. Maybe a little more. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, so that looks more balanced. Okay, so now Amelia and her son should be on top. Um, I thought these were kind of funny, so I put them on top because it's kind of like I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun, and like the little kid with the claw on his head. I just think that's kind of goofy, and it's fun. And then down here we get kind of serious. So I thought maybe that might be a better way to go at it. But I think, and also they were like tall and and skinny, which they kind of looked weird when I put them up there originally. So I kept these square ones in there. That was the original reason, and I don't know. I think it looks pretty good, but I'm willing to try swapping them if you guys want to look at it and see. In version 3, yeah, right, exactly, Natashka. So okay, so the other thing too that you guys, I mean, like I can send you the link, and if you guys want to come on here with me and watch me do it, um, you guys are welcome to join the live stream if you want and come sit in me with the room and watch. But or we can do it this way. So with the logo in the middle. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that would be cool too. So, anyways, I think we're good so far. So now let's bring back our images and see where we want to put those. So first thing we need to do is probably bring back the text and do the mini machines are kind of what we all want to focus on first. You know what I mean? So do we want to put um, like you guys said there was the text of like some of our most popular machines. Do you guys want to put popular machines and then more popular machines, or next size up, or something bigger like question mark, like kind of fun? So we do like, like we do popular machines up here. Let's see, we'll figure it out. So we'll bring this up here, and what if we say popular machines um, right here, right? And we'll make it. We don't have to make it that big. Well, we can. So that's fine for right now. And then we will, and then we'll put. We can change. We can either put this text at the bottom. We can figure out where we want this text. But basically, in here is going to be minis, right? That's what we're going to put in this section. And then over here will be, and I don't know if we should put the claw cube down here or not, or if we should put, I don't know. Let's figure it out. So we'll bring in the minis first. So unfortunately, like if you guys are smart, which I wasn't when I built this originally, I would label all these layers, and usually I do, so I know what I'm grabbing. Um, which is kind of stupid. I should have done that in the beginning. So basically, what I have to do is at this, and then we also got the text that goes with it. So that's the other thing. So let me, you know what I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to bring these all up, and then I'll kind of move them around, and then it might be easier because then we're kind of at the point where we can do that now, and it won't be messing us up. Jeff Grady, do you have success sending emails locations? So we we do a lot of corporate accounts, and the only way you can get to a lot of those people is through email, and that's why we created the the PDF packet that we're using to create this. Oh, it looks like this got moved. Oh no, they're just, I see the images are just there. Um, so that's why we created the PDF packet in the first place, was because we were just sending them like our flyer in an email, and I just was super unprofessional. So we ended up creating that um, packet so that we could send that off to people, and and that was the reason that we ended up doing that. I don't know why this is even here. This shouldn't even be here. This one either. Oops. Yeah, that one shouldn't be there. That was just extras. I must have just hit them. Um, so yes, we do with corporate, but like it's a process. Like for our bigger accounts, it took us, one account took us over a year to get, and it was just through tons of meetings, and we did phone calls, we did meetings, we did hey Matt, how are you? We did all those kinds of things, Zoom calls, and it just takes forever. So what we did is that we needed to come up with something a lot more professional. So that's where this whole kind of packet came from, and and why we wanted to do it. And so then I'm going to need to make some of these other things disappear in order to um, grab some of these things. It looks like. What's up, man? You're not on the phone today. You got the phone day, the day off of the phone. Usually Matt's doing his job, and usually can't talk most of the time. So I'm gonna grab this, bring this over here. I don't know if I can get this or not. Let me see if I can get just this. Yeah, I can. So this will come over here, and then we'll end up bringing back Sam. So he's sitting there again. Let me find him. I don't want to make him disappear. Dear customer, this layer can be deleted too. There he is. That's him. Yeah, there he is. Okay. And then we got the claw machine and the claw machine back here. I don't know if it's gonna let me grab it or not. Yeah, well, no, it won't. Huh. Okay, let me try selecting this, then this. No, it won't. Oh, we have to go hit shift in this one. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So, anyways, we do have a lot of success, but it's a lot of work to get the bigger accounts, but it's totally worth it. But I think the more professional you look, like if you can create stuff like this, it's totally going to help you because it makes you look so legit and it's just awesome. So, okay. So now we got them split. Okay. So here are two options, John. You can have the frequently asked questions in the center and the machines in the left and right, or have the frequently asked question on the left and the machines in the center and the right. Or because when you're folded, you open it. Yeah. So what should I do? I guess is the question. Should we do well, let's create these tabs and then we can move them around because we can just select the whole thing and like swap them around and see how they look. I'm sure, right? So, see, now we don't have a lot of we have a lot of extra space over here. Now these can be made bigger. So let me actually make these bigger, and then because we do have a lot more space, so we can make this one bigger, maybe like that, and then this one can be bigger. We can make that one like the center one. So maybe we can do it like kind of like this, where it's kind of like coming at you, like 3D. How do you guys think about that? I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But let's make these the same size. Not like that. Eyeball that. And then kind of like that. And the tops of them are the same. What do you guys think about that? Does that look pretty good? And of course, I'll move the and I don't even know if you need to have the measurements on all of them, but I guess if you want people to not ask you questions, you'd probably want the measurements on all of them. I think I'll make this one a little bigger. Um, there we go. What do you guys think about that? Even though the eyes read from left to right, psychologically, we always look to the right side of the paper first, or in a store, we always walk right then left. Put the important stuff on the right or center, not left. Add the inches I meant, what she's saying. And for the super small, add the add quotes. Add the quotes for super small part, or add the inches. Oh, I see. So take out the measurements on these, and then just put the measurements at the bottom. Is that what you're saying? That's pretty smart, actually. So the inches. Okay. So what we'll do is okay. So we'll take it off this. Right? Is that what you're saying? So we'll just have the names of them. So what happens a lot of times is that we go to places and we bring them information, and usually we only have a flyer. So then we've been bringing them these other packets, and what the packet did is really cool. So if you have, like somebody was saying, that if you don't have a lot of information, they don't have a lot to talk about. But what you do have is when you leave, because you always talk to the owner, right? We know that that's kind of a given. But what you do have you when you actually um, I don't like how tall that is. Sorry, one second. When you when you leave them the packet that we made, all the names of the machines are on there. So when they call you, which this is when we got a location, the last location we actually got, um, when they call you, they know the names of the machines. They know the sizes. They can measure the distance, or I mean, where it's going to go. So all this information does help. Like if you have to leave it with the owner, um, and I don't know if I changed the height. I think I did to 125. I did. Um, So that way, when they call you back, you're like, hey, do you have the packet in front of you? Yeah, I do. And you say, okay, which machine did you want? And then they say, well, I'm looking at it right now, and I really like the Golden House. And it's like, okay, that's great. You already measured where it's going to go. And like, oh yeah, the spot you talked about was great. The Amelia talked about was awesome. Let's go with that spot. And it's like, okay, so we'll be bringing you a Golden House, and we're going to put it in that one spot, and then all your questions are answered. Everything that you need to do is done, and it's just awesome. So it's one of those things where like it can help you a lot too if you do give a lot of information. But then for Amelia, I've noticed that she likes having the information with her, and she looks down at it, and then it reminds her of certain things to talk about too. So because she doesn't just hand people the brochure, she actually, or the packet, she actually talks to them a bit, and then she'll open it up, and then she shows them. And that's kind of the key, is that I think that she's very good at talking to people, without using the packet, but it helps her to also to remind her about what to say. So I'm going to put only, and then I'm going to copy this text here. So then that way it should be, and then I just have to change the color to match, because it's, yeah. So, I did that wrong. So I don't know where my text went. Um, why it's not? Oh, that's why, because it wasn't. There we go. That's it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we just need to change it to this font, which is Impact, and then we'll change the size. But let's change it to the same font at least, and then we can change the size. So far, how do we look, guys? Good. Let's go ahead and get rid of. Let's go ahead and fix this one up here, and get rid of this. I like the 3D. I don't know what you guys think, but I like how the machines are kind of like, coming at them. Um, by far, we use more golden houses than anything, just because our locations are usually like nicer restaurants and steakhouses and stuff like that. So, having the space catcher in the middle or any of them on, it doesn't really matter to us. That's not by choice. That's just kind of where it ended up, because the way that the machine is facing, I thought looked kind of cool, because it's straight, and the other ones, that's the only reason I laid these out like that, if you guys were wondering. There's no rhyme or reason on which machine is better or anything like that. It's just what we did. So then, what's Matt up to today? He's not talking. I don't know what he's doing today. Okay, so now we'll change this, and this can actually be, mini machines. Delete that. Are small. I think I had two spaces. Did I, or one? I can't remember. This font's kind of weird sometimes. Are small and fit. Let's do this, and fit. Oops. Let's see how that looks. And fit almost anywhere. Okay. My wife's texting me. Sorry. she sent me texts. She's like, "You're not answering me. Where are you? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Okay, so somehow I really, really, really want to emphasize the size. Um, so I don't know how you guys want to. You think I could do that? Like, I really like. I know. Should we make this like this part of it right here? Should we make this um like so I'm wondering if we should make. I can't just select this. It's hard for some reason. So like I'm wondering, should we make this white? So it stands out, or it's not letting me select just that. So I'm going to do this first. So I'm going to make this white, and then I'm going to take this and I don't know how to. For some reason, you know what I can do? I can make it bigger, and then for some reason with Photoshop, I don't know why, but when you make things, that's not going to work either. Um, Neon yellow, lellow. It's like bright yellow next to the blue. Do you think that would look good? I don't know. Come on, Anime Frank. I don't know if that would look good next to the blue. I think. Bleh. So actually, what I'm gonna do is, I hate this sometimes. I don't know why it does this, but it doesn't let you select um, just this part for some reason, and it's frustrating. I'm wondering if I. Let me see if I already have the text still selected. No. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so let's undo that. And undo. Oh my god. I'm just messing everything up. Sorry, guys. That's what I said is my Photoshop skills are not the best. But let me turn this back into blue. Anyways, for some reason, when you um, when you mess with text on Photoshop, it doesn't make it. And Natalie doesn't like exclamation points, so she doesn't like when I put a bunch of exclamation points on it. So I think I'm going to leave it without exclamation points. And where is the colors? That's not it. Oh my god, you guys, I'm just screwing everything up. Sorry. Leave it blue. I want like the measurements. Like, I'll show you what I'm trying to do as soon as I can get the stupid thing to work for me. Just give me 1 second. That's not it either. Um, oh my god. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. It wasn't getting the color I wanted. Okay, so now I'm gonna leave that like that, and then I think I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Let's see. Let's do too big. Let's try 24. Okay, and then we'll do distance between them. We'll do like 30. Actually, needs a little more. 33. There we go. Okay. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Give me a second. Move this up like that, and then I'll do another set of text, and I will make it that, and I will make it white. Just give me a second. And there we go. And then we'll make it the same font, which I believe was Impact. And then we'll do bigger. You guys following me so far? Not that big though. That's a little ridiculous. There we go. So you want them to have the measurements. I don't know how this looks. We'll zoom out here in a second and we'll see how this looks. So let's zoom out and see what we think before we make a decision. So go here. Do you guys like that? Eye rolls. Sorry, man. I don't know. I think that stands out. That the measurement. You know what I mean? Like I think that's because I think that's super important, and that's kind of what you're pushing, is the size of it, and I think that that's kind of important. So these we need to sort of make them fit a little better. But you guys like it? Thank you, Natasha. Jeez. I don't know what's up with Anime Frank today. But his wife is a graphic designer, so maybe I should listen to him. Can you start over from the beginning? Sure, man, no problem. Um, I was telling them what I'm doing is that that's funny. Is that we have a brochure that we not a brochure, a like a pamphlet that we take out with us, and it's like it's like a PDF file, and we printed it, and it's it's we printed it front and back, and it's basically like 4 pages. But I went to go print it this morning, like on I think it was Vistaprint or something. I don't even know. I just started looking at prices because I was wondering how much it was going to cost me to print it, and it was like $400 or $500. I mean, it was almost $600 to print it, with it and stapled, and I'm like, holy crap, because I had no idea it was going to be that much, and and then I looked at the brochure prices, and it was like $150 for a pamphlet versus doing the actual like brochure type, or like like a packet. And so I'm like, screw that. So I decided that I was going to redo this to actually be a brochure that I could send in, or a pamphlet, or whatever you want to call it, and print that instead, because I mean I couldn't believe the difference in price. Like it was ridiculous. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm actually redoing this to, oh, you know what, I forgot, you guys, I need to put this something bigger and at the top. So let me copy this, duplicate this layer, and then we'll bring that over here, and then bring it to the top so you can see it, and then we will can you start from the beginning? That's so funny. um anyway, so I'm trying to redo it, so then that way something, let's see. So that's what you missed. So I'm basically taking something I've already created and recreating it in a different format. But I thought it might be helpful for people to see kind of how to do it, and then at the same time, kind of what we do, because it's hard to decide what to put like in your packet and stuff. Like you don't really know. And if you haven't seen a lot of them, which we hadn't seen any that we kind of liked, and so we kind of created this, or I created this just on my own, and I think that it does. It's kind of nice when you can create your own thing, and it actually looks pretty good. And I think once this prints, it'll be pretty awesome. So, anyways, that's the whole. All right. So, how are we looking so far, guys? Pretty good. So, because we can move this guy down, I think, and he should fit there. And I can shrink him a little bit too. Um, yeah, I like the something bigger too. I thought that was kind of cool. That's the thing is, um, So let's just shrink this magic key down, or let's move the sweet treat over here, and and then move the magic key over there because it seems like there's more room. Move that over here. I guess it's about the same, but we're gonna shrink it just a little bit. There we go. And we'll line them up together so they're kind of lined up. There we go. And then we'll move our magic key over, enter, and then. So we also have, I don't know if you guys know, but we have machines from Candy Machines also that we really like. So we have some super minis from them also. I've been getting the golden houses and stuff, but if people are looking for something a little more crazy, like we kind of consider those kind of like, as far as designs are a little more like kid friendly and kind of, whatever you want to say. But then we also show them pictures of those too. So we have those, like I picture them printed out, and then I have sweet treat on the top. Over the duck shop, you mean? And actually, this one's facing a different way, isn't it? So maybe they should, if you wanted to make them all kind of different. I actually have the different views of these too. Do you think that if we did, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have a different view of this one, but I have a blue version straight on. We could use that. Do you want to use the blue one straight on and put the magic key in the middle and then put the galaxy over here? I can show you that. Yes. Okay. That's what I'm thinking too. So we'll move this one over here, and then we'll put it's blue, but it's kind of cool because it's straight on view of it, which is kind of different. I'm gonna need to grab this first and move it over, I think. Yeah. And then we'll move the galaxy over here. By as far as the 24-inch that we use, we do way more galaxies than anything else. That seems to be our most popular 24-inch machine that people want, and they're really popular. Like they just look really good. And so, what's throwing me off? Yeah, three at the same angle. So I'm hoping. Let's take this out and let's bring in. I have a front view of it that we can use. It's dark blue, so it's not as cool, I don't think, because the white kind of looks better against black. Oh yeah, I could have flipped it too. I didn't even think about that. Smart man. I didn't even, or smart woman. That was awesome. That's really cool. I didn't think about that. So we could. Do you guys want to just flip it instead of a front view, or do you want to put the front view in the middle? You should have just flipped it. Okay. So white's better. That's what you're saying. Okay. Fine. Okay. So we'll flip it. So you go into image, rotation, flip horizontal, right? I think. Oh, I flipped the whole canvas. That was stupid. Oh, will it be backwards, Matt? I didn't even think about that. Oh shoot. Yeah, I think you're right. No, but he's talking about the name on the. I think he's talking about the name on the. I think he's talking about the name on the machine. I think you might be right. If you flip it, yeah, I think it will be. Let's try it and see. Because the magic key. Yeah, I think we'll just. I think we have to. Yeah, it will be. Let's see. Image. I don't want image. I want uh layer. No, I want edit, transform, flip horizontal. See what happens. Yeah, it's backwards. He's right. Okay, so let me grab the blue one and we'll use that one. just because I know it's not as cool, but that's the one we have behind me. The Magic Key it's actually blue, and I really like it. So I mean, it's fine. We'll put the glow around it and stuff, and it'll probably look okay. So let me pull that one open, and I can show you guys what it looks like. It's something different, but you're right about the So let me see. Okay, where is it? Oh, there it is. What do you guys think about that? So you can make it kind of big, so it's a little different. Yas, yas, she says. Yas, queen. Okay, yas, queen. All right, here we go. Magic key. There. Center it with that photo. Zoom up a little bit. Center it. Why am I not centered? No, it's not centered. Just eyeball it, I guess. Oh no, it needs to come left. That's why. There it is. Okay. It looks off to me like there, though. I don't know why. It can't be right to there. There we go. Move a little more to the right. What do you guys think? Good? Does that look off? Looks off now. Let's zoom in and make sure it's still good quality. I'm pretty sure it is, but the Galaxy One lower. Okay. Bye, Matt. Yeah, that still looks pretty good. There we go. So don't forget, we still have the text that we have to put down here. So we'll be on version 5 by then, probably. This is it, you guys. I think this one or the other one is where we're gonna go, and we'll look at them both and see what you guys think. But I don't think I want to do a version 3. I'm sorry, but I got collections to do, and I gotta go to the bank, so I got a lot of stuff to do. And then Sam got a new dirt bike. Just so you guys know, that was his birthday present, and he's been wanting one since he was tiny. He had an electric one when he was a little kid, and then we finally bought him a 250 4-stroke dirt bike, and he's been super excited. And he went out to our property to ride around, and he's had it for he's maybe rode it like 20 hours, I think, or something like that. And he called me last week, I think it was Thursday or Friday, and he's like, my tires are flat, or my tire's flat. And I'm like, what? So I don't know if you guys have them where you guys live, but we have these things called puncture vines. And I don't know if you guys have puncture vines where you guys are at, but they are like the worst thing ever. And they get into the tires. So we basically had to take his bike in because I'm pretty good with dirt bikes, but it needed a service anyways. And then we wanted to get the carb adjusted and some other things. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's just have them do it because then I don't have to waste my time doing it. So we'll make this. So let's fix this. And then I think this will probably look pretty good when it's done. Let's see what you guys think. Turn here. Bring this back up. Bring this back up. Space there. There we go, like that. And then I don't know what size this was. 24 with 150. So that's right. So 24. I just want to make them the same. So I may need to return a couple or like put a couple items down. But I think this should be the same size, right? Oh, the black space. Yeah, give me a second. I'm getting there. So this one is 33, 24, 150. So this is 33. Okay. And then So it has to be that size. So we may need to do a couple adjustments here. So we'll take this down, get this up, and then let's take this down. See where that puts that. There we go. And then that. And then we'll bring it down a little bit. All right, guys. Opinions, higher, lower, look pretty good. Bring the galaxy down. I think it would look funny if there was a bigger space above the galaxy, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's take a look. What do you guys think? Oh, he's in the cell at the bank, so he had to turn his. Ooh, you're getting your 1688. Nice. I'm excited. I really want to know how this goes. So if this is gonna go the way I think it is, I got my order done last night. I haven't placed it, but I got my spreadsheet. I think pretty much finished last night. There's a couple things I want to look at today. That's another thing I got to do today, so I can't stay on the live stream forever. But I'm excited. I mean, I just in the items that I used to get from Eva versus what I found, I'm over half of the price on those items alone, and then all the new stuff that I found is even better. So, um, what do you guys think on the layout on this? A bit smaller. Okay, the text a bit smaller. I just wanted to keep it the same size, so I don't know if I should make it 4 lines. Because I kind of want to keep. I like to keep things kind of uniform. So maybe I could do like this down, and then bring this up, and then this down. How about that? And then bring that up. Is that better? What do you guys think? That looks pretty good, I think. I like your guys' opinion and see what you guys think. Yeah, Anime Frank. No more banging your head against the wall. I think your guys' ideas are great, and I think that you guys can create something like this pretty easily. I mean, I don't. You saw what I did. I mean, Photoshop is an awesome tool. They have we have the that's not a membership, but like a subscription or whatever to the Creative Cloud, and we because we use Adobe Acrobat because it allows you to edit Adobe PDF files and signs and all that stuff, or not sign, but sign documents and stuff. And then we use Photoshop quite a bit. Um, Matt uses what's it called? He got me to use the Adobe Audio one, the video and audio one, Premiere Pro for my shorts, but it's very advanced. And yeah, Premiere Pro, and it's like way above my head. So I don't know if somebody would ever want to take time to show me how to use that. He showed me some basics to make like shorts, but I use iMovie for our videos, and it's like, I mean, I can do a video, like editing so fast in iMovie, and like it's so easy. But I think if you know Premiere Pro, yeah, I'm sure Natasha, like if you know how to use it, just like Photoshop, like if you just know the basics, like I do, you can probably create something pretty sweet. But I've made our YouTube shorts in there, and I did an okay job. Oh, it's David. Yes, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I'm on the live stream. Everybody can hear you because you're on speakerphone.
Oh my goodness! You didn't warn me about this. I don't give consent.
You don't give consent.
Anime. I don't give consent. I'm suing your company.
Oh, nice. That's nice of you. No, I'm about to get off though. We just finished the flyer. I did a live stream of me creating a brochure because then I thought people might want to see that.
Oh,
But I'm about to get off because I gotta get this. Try to figure out how to send this off to a printing place, and I've got to get them printed, and then I gotta go to the bank and a bunch of other stuff. So,
okay.
but yeah, Anime Frank was on
Who's
here.
on?
Anime Frank.
Tell Anime Frank he's awesome.
Okay.
And that Jonathan Howard is awesome, but most of all, I'm awesome.
Right. Of course you are. Yeah. And Natasha's on here, and Waco's Car Wash Channel More says hi to you. Everybody says hi to you.
Waco's, I have an idea. I don't know if I should say on the live stream.
Yeah, just wait and talk to him. Send him a. Well, you can't really send him a message, but send Delwig a message to get a hold of David. So, but
is Delwig on the live stream?
No, but I tease him. But that's But anyways, yeah. So let me get off, and then I'll give you a call because when I'm wrapping stuff up around here before I go to the bank.
Okay.
So okay, cool.
Make sure you subscribe to Jonathan Howard Hospitality Group, and then smash the like button, and then also while you're at it, sign up for the giveaway.
That's right. And sign up for the Discord and sign up for the giveaway. The instructions are down in the description below, which all of you guys already know. The people that are in here already know. But if you're watching this and haven't seen, it's definitely worth joining the Discord. And yeah. So yeah. He wants you to sing Anime Frank wants you to sing the song from Moana.
What? I'm Moana?
No, he wants you to sing the song from Moana.
Which one?
Oh no, he's singing the song. He's singing the song from Moana. Never mind.
Good, because I don't sing. Thank goodness. What can I say except you're welcome, maybe?
Oh, everybody said I did real good with my designing. That's cool. Everybody's super supportive, man. It's cool, and I'm hoping somebody learns something and help somebody, because it is hard to kind of come up with these ideas and what you're gonna do, and so it's great.
I know, especially for Jonathan Howard, coming up with ideas is tough for this guy.
Yeah. So, okay, everybody. Well, I'm gonna go talk to David. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting our channel. We really appreciate it. Thanks for being in the Discord and signing up. And good luck on your entry to win. David and I and Matt will be live tomorrow night, 6 p.m. as per usual. So join us for that live stream, and hopefully we'll do more stuff like this. But bye, guys. Say bye, David. Bye.
Bye.